Now, Donald, Ted MacArthur was a police officer when you interrogated him. How did he react to your initial questioning?
Well, initially, when we got involved in it, he called and said that his wife had accidentally shot herself. So, of course, we respond to his residence there. And subsequent to that, I took him to the police station to interview him. And, you know, police officers aren't very accustomed to being interviewed. And he was a little bit hesitant to talk. But, you know, through the course of about a 40-minute interview, and then I took a formal statement, you know, I was able to get the information that I needed from him.
Did you have any sense that there was something funny going on from the beginning?
Well, the fact that she was a corrections officer trained in firearms and that she was, quote unquote, playing with a gun, certainly initially, you know, you don't know at the time. However, it was a little bit suspicious, of course.
Now, during the trial, this guy, the husband, the police officer, spoke out to the media. Take a look.
I faced the death penalty in this case. I was offered a plea early on in this case. I wouldn't plead to making an illegal left turn in connection with this case. I did absolutely nothing wrong. There are enough real homicides in Dade County that occur on a regular basis than to try to take an accidental death for whatever the reasons are and to turn it around and to do this.
Donald, did you ever speak to him about a mistress? I think I heard that he was maybe planning to leave his wife. Is that accurate?
We never got to that point. However, in the initial interview, I did confront him with the information about having a girlfriend. And he looked at me, he says, "I'm not going to talk about that." And I go, "Yes, you are." And as far as I just was looking at that tape, he was never offered a plea, and we waived the death penalty early on. There was never an idea that he was going to face the death penalty.
Lisa, you're naughty. You think?
So it's just lie after lie from this guy, right?
Is it?
And it's always the husband, right? So if a wife dies under suspicious circumstances, the guy has a mistress and he's just upped the life insurance, it's only a matter of time before the forensics are going to show that the husband did. I mean, who lies in bed? I mean, I'm not making light of this. This is a horrible story. My heart goes out to this poor woman and her family. But who lies in bed with a gun at their temple, playing with the gun, and then pulls the trigger? That just doesn't make any sense.
And there was so many issues from a forensic standpoint. Why didn't he do a better job, frankly, if he knew so much as an investigator?
It's a very good question, and fortunately, he wasn't as good as he thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a doctor.
Donald, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
And he wasn't as good as Donald was.
Well, thank you. It wasn't. He is like a doctor saying, "It's okay. I know more about you than health, and I can smoke and be okay." It's like MacArthur saying, "Listen to what I said and don't ever question anything that I tell you, because if you do, the case falls apart." And quite frankly, that's what happened.
Detective, did you think he was arrogant when you were interviewing him?
Arrogant, but not uncooperative. It was, you know, cops aren't really accustomed to being interviewed. And when I had him in the police station talking to him, he was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing, though, is that you were able to nail him down to a very specific story, right? And so he's stuck with that as he goes through the trial. He can't waver from it. And ultimately, that was used against him, wasn't it?
That's exactly the case. We put the framework of the case that morning with him filling in the gaps, because obviously we knew what time he called 911. We knew what time the officers arrived on the scene. And from that point, we were, you know, totally in control. What he did, he filled in what happened prior to him calling 911, and that was the framework of the case in terms of the forensics, in terms of the blood evidence, et cetera.